Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be talking about raiding and how busted it is, and as well as dodging and how that can work, as well as catching a bunch of shiny Groudon. Now we're going to take a look at our first example right about now, where this Fire Blast, we do dodge it, and we dodged it. It did a little bit of damage here, but down we go, and in comes Kyogre. Now this is occurring all the time, and why does it happen? Now I'll explain to you why, but before we do, if you're thinking, why is your voice messed up if you haven't heard before, I was screaming because of Go Battle League, of the lag. I can't stand it. Folks, when it's your job, you lose your mind. Now, I've been doing this for a long time. That's why I put this on the side so you can see. If you're not familiar, I've been doing the raid since they've been here. Day one, first raid in town. And, you know, I'm a raid specialist here. So, with that said, why does it happen? So basically, when you saw the Venusaur, Fire Blast, super effective, would have KO'd at that point, right? Essentially, sometimes, and I'm not going to give them a pass, and we're going to drill Niantic for this too, because it's been here since the beginning. But basically, if you have your remainder health you dodge, you would supposedly survive it, right? Like we would have. Like we took the damage, the correct damage when you dodge, it's massively reduced. But if it would have KO'd you otherwise, then that's why it's knocking you out there. So I don't know why they can't necessarily fix this. I mean, there we go. Let's talk about it. Why can't you fix this, Niantic? I mean, you got all this money, you got all this, increase the price of the raid passes. Okay. Well, then fix the raids. I mean, what's going on here? They're still broken, okay? And I'm annoyed by it because this is hindering my opportunity to go out there and do raid challenges, other people to do raid challenges, other people who have minimal people in their area for this raid. You know, the one we're looking at, we had very few people in here. We're trying to take it out. Here we go, right? Venusaur goes down. I'm dodging correctly, but you say we don't win this, okay? Say you didn't have enough power, the people didn't have strong enough Pokemon, and you just weren't able to complete it on time. But if that one dodge was the one to help you beat it, that's a pretty annoying situation. Do you see where I'm coming from here? And some people are not even completing raids because of this. Oh, well, it's not really them losing a raid pass because because they couldn't get in, or whatever that case is, right? It's because of the brokenness. So you were in the raid, but now Niantic can say, oh, well, you should have tried harder. You should have had more people. And I've seen that bull crap excuse going around in DMs from Niantic support. So yeah. Do it with more people? Well, we could have freaking completed it if you didn't have the raid hitting me when I was gonna dodge otherwise. So this game, you know, like Go Battle League, the raids, how, why, when will it be fixed? I don't think they will ever fix it at this point. I've said this years ago, and I'll say it again. And we'll just take a look at various different raids here, okay? And we're going to catch a bunch of shinies throughout a couple of days. This wasn't all today, although I did get a bunch today. Alright, so what I was talking about several years ago is it didn't seem back then, and now it seems even more so, that they don't care about this game and they're just using it to further their AR technology, to get their name out there and to advance it, and using Pokemon basically as the vessel. Think of trying to get to Mars. Now, I just literally came up with this right off the top of my head. Okay, so think of you had a jump ship, whatever, it was halfway to Mars already. It was just there. They sent it several years before that the humans went. All right, now Pokemon Go is the ship they used to get off Earth. They had to connect to this other ship halfway to Mars because for whatever reason, okay? Like I said, right off the top of my head, you get where I'm coming from. They're using Pokemon Go to project themselves farther up, farther away, into wherever they're trying to go for their goals, okay? Now, it's not like, oh, they're just using it. Yes, they are, but at the same time, they're making the Pokemon Company money, and it's all working fine, right? But they're treating it like whatever, right? Give me more money and just shut up and just spend more, right? That's how it feels now. Because what happened with GoFest? Oh, everybody was saying how it was horrible because of the spawns from the incense. Look, completely valid complaint. I'm not talking about shinies. I'm talking about the bullcrap nonsense that they're gaslighting us with. And yeah, we're talking about Niantic, okay? So they go and put out an email. Oh, what is your feedback? Completely ignoring all the feedback they've been getting on Facebook and Critical Catch, nice. Facebook and Twitter and otherwise. Oh, like completely gaslighting. I guess that's not the complete definition, but yeah. So anyways, when you want to dodge, basically, It's right when it flashes, and you kind of have to get it down to muscle memory for a lot of these like charge moves, because they have different timings, different cooldowns and all that stuff. And you don't want to dodge everything, because if you dodge too much, if you have like a big group of people, go ahead and dodge just to keep it alive. I show an example with the Venusaur. We survived throughout the whole thing. It might be this one here with, yeah, how many people. But usually with minimal people dodging, maybe with your Mega, okay? Otherwise, if you know you can absorb the charge move and you have energy available, meaning you're not fully locked up on energy, because if you absorb the charge move, you're going to be able to absorb energy, therefore getting off damage quicker, so you can get back into battle and revive. So you're going to be able to get hit, survive, put out more charge moves faster because you're taking the damage, revive your Pokemon and get back in there really quick. Therefore, just taking the hits is going to equal more damage, as opposed to dodging, where you're just getting out of the way. You're surviving longer, but you're not able to put off as much damage. You see where I'm coming from? So it's a very specific situation that you need to dodge, not all the time. Another good example is if you're about to get off a charge move that's worth getting off and worth dodging and not glitching your game out, because if you dodge and you have low health, we see what happened in the beginning. That's not one case, that's all the time. And you have energy ready to go ahead and dodge so you can get that charge move off, and then you just go down with a quick move or whatever the case is. But for the most part, you're just going to have to get it down for muscle memory. It does flash with a quick flash right before the charge move does give your Pokemon damage, and that's pretty much it. But dodging is kind of just annoying. So it doesn't happen. It didn't occur with Solar Beam because it does minimal damage. See, it does it with these hard-hitting ones, like we said, where it would have KO'd you otherwise if you didn't dodge. Okay, so I hope you found this video fun, catching a bunch of shiny Groudon. I have plenty of them. We're looking good. Almost got my XL Groudon powered up. We may have, or we will be, taking a look at me powering it up. It's my second highest CP Pokemon now, other than Mewtwo. Pretty crazy. 100% IV, I'm happy. Did use an Elite TM on it, so gonna have Fire Punch, and really hoping when they come out with Primal Groudon and Kyogre, it's not going to be a separate Pokemon. Highly doubt it will. But if it is, I'm going to be pretty annoyed, because I'm powering it up solely for that. Otherwise, I would have made an XL Groudon a long time ago. Have it. I think it's good in Master League. I just don't care for it too much. There's other things to use. So we're just having a little fun here, dodging, just giving you examples. So that whole invisible thing is annoying too. And it's a prime example too, is when this is over with, say you didn't have to revive. One of your Pokemon fainted before it was actually fainted. When you're done with the raid battle, you can actually go look at that Pokemon and you can see how it's still alive. It still has some health left. It wasn't actually knocked out. This game is just broken, buggy, and completely screwed up. All right, so I'm just going to town here. You know, I'm saying all this at the same time I'm raiding until I have an XL Groudon, right? It's my job, folks. Like I said, if I didn't have this YouTube channel, I don't know where I would be. I honestly don't know where I would be with Pokemon Go. Would be kind of a curious thing to wonder. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.